morning, dear students. How are you today? I hope you're fine and everything is fine with you. In this lesson, you will learn how to classify the quadrilaterals. How can you classify quadrilaterals? Classify according to side length and angle measures. Okay, here I have quadrilaterals can be classified by their angles or pairs of sides. Quadrilaterals: trapezoid, right trapezoid, parallelogram, rectangle, square, kite, rhombus. Okay. The Venn diagram below shows the two similarities and two differences in a rectangle and the rhombus. The area where the two circles overlap shows the similarities. Here I have the rhombus and the rectangle. Both pairs of sides are parallel. Each has four sides. Here in the rectangle and the rhombus, both of them, okay, pairs of sides are what? Are parallel. Each two sides are parallel. Here each two sides are parallel. Each has four sides. Yes, each one of them has four sides. It means quadrilaterals. Okay, here in the rectangle it's different from the rhombus. Four right angles. So inside the rectangle you should see four right angles. The blue square here. Okay, the blue squares inside the rectangle. Here it indicates that it's 90 degrees. I have here for the rhombus four equal sides. In the rhombus I have four equal sides, but in the rectangle I don't have equal sides. Each two sides are equal. Moving to the other slide. Do you know that when the first postage stamps were issued in the 1840s, they all were nearly identical in shape, size, and general subject matter? The shape was rectangular shape, in a rectangular shape. Okay, for an example here, Lillian's brother was driving on the highway and observed a four-sided shape. It was clear that all sides were equal in length and all angles were right angles. So, what's the name of the shape? Guess. All sides are equal and all angles are equal, and what? And right angles. So, it's a square, of course, which has four equal sides and four right angles. Bravo. Here I have step by step. Write the number of each shape in its place in the Venn diagram. I have here shapes with two pairs of parallel sides. I have here which shapes here with two pairs of parallel sides. Okay, here each two pairs, number 2, each two pairs here, yes, they are parallel. And in number 5 also here, each two are parallel. Shapes with two pairs of parallel sides and right angles. I didn't take number 2 or 5, but I take here number 1 and excellent, number 1 and 3, the square and the rectangle. I put it here. Here I have shapes with right angles. Shapes with right angles, 6 here, this one, this polygon, and number 8 here, the triangle. Right angle triangle, and this polygon it has one right angle. Okay, other shapes 4 and 7 here, this shape and this shape, the trapezoid. Okay, moving to the next. Okay, complete, time to practice. Complete the table. Number of sides. Here in the trapezoid, how many sides? 4. It's a quadrilateral. And the kite, 4. And the square, how many sides? 4. The rhombus also 4. Rectangle and the parallelogram. Here number of angles 4 in the trapezoid and in the kite and in the square, in the rhombus, in the rectangle, in the parallelogram. Equal sides, it's possible in the trapezoid that they have equal sides, possible. And here in the kite, yes, they are here equal sides. In the square, of course, they are equal sides. And also in the rhombus, rectangle, and parallelogram. Here, parallel sides, yes, they are parallel. Just two sides are parallel. And here in the kite, no. And the square, of course, yes, each two sides are parallel. And the rhombus, yes, and here rectangle, and so the parallelogram. Of course, the parallelogram. Equal angles, possible, maybe they are here equal. Yes, in the kite they are equal angles. Here I have in the square, of course, right angle, rhombus, and rectangle, and the parallelogram. Right angles, it's possible in the trapezoid to be possible, and no, in the kite it's not. And yes, in the right angles here in the trapezoid, possible. Kite, no, I don't have in the kite right angles. And in the square, of course, yes. And in the rhombus, possible means maybe or maybe not. Rectangle, yes. Parallelogram, possible. Identify the quadrilaterals described. I have here in this rectangle, this is a rectangle, each two opposite sides are equal in length. Each two opposite sides are equal in length. Okay, okay. And they have all right angles. Okay, we have here 4 right angles. The shape that is a square is letter with letter C. The shapes that are rectangle, I have letter A and letter C. Why did you say that it's a rectangle? It's a kind, the square is kind of rectangle that all sides are equal in length. Okay? The shapes that are rhombuses, here I have B and C also. So the square also may be a rhombus. The shapes that are parallelograms, I have A, B, C, D, because here we have opposite parallel lines. Use the Venn diagram to show 2 similarities and 2 differences in a trapezoid and a kite. Here I have a trapezoid and a kite. Okay, the trapezoid, as I told you before, one pair of opposite sides are parallel, just one pair. This is the key word we have to focus on. So it's what here? It's one pair, only one pair. Okay, here I have both here the common characteristics here. I have both have 4 sides, 4 angles. Okay, and here the kite, 2 pairs of adjacent sides are equal and has line of symmetry. Problem solving, it's very important to solve the problem solving. Lisa was drawing a parallelogram with 4 right angles, okay, and opposite equal sides. Draw Lisa's figure and classify it. Okay, here 4 right angles and opposite equal sides. It could be a rectangle or a square, both are right. Dalal says trapezoids are parallelograms. Do you agree? No, because a parallelogram has, yes, 2 pairs of parallel sides, while a trapezoid may have only 1 pair of parallel sides. Explain why squares, rhombuses, and rectangles are parallelograms. Why squares, rhombuses, and rectangles are parallelograms? Because they have 2 pairs of parallel sides. Vocab check. Write the names of the quadrilaterals. Exactly 1 pair of parallel sides. We have here 1 pair. Yes, it's the trapezoid. Opposite sides are parallel. Parallelogram, square, rectangle, rhombus. Opposite sides are equal in length. Rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram, and square. 4 right angles, yes, we have only the square and rectangle. Moving to the practice book. Okay, here again, quadrilaterals, parallelogram, trapezoid, parallelogram. They are quadrilaterals with opposite parallel and equal sides. Trapezoid, quadrilateral with at least one pair of parallel sides. Rhombus, they are also quadrilaterals. Okay, all sides are equal as you see. All opposite sides parallel, they are parallel to each other. Two opposite angles are equal. I have here two opposite angles are equal. Square, quadrilateral, right? Because it has four sides, so it's quadrilateral. All sides are equal. Opposite sides are parallel. Four right angles inside the square. Rectangle, quadrilateral with opposite sides parallel. Opposite sides equal. Four right angles. Okay, squares are special rectangles. True or false? Right, true. Okay, so squares are kinds of rectangles that they have all what? Equal sides. Quadrilaterals with at least one pair of parallel sides are trapezoids? Of course, yes. All sides of parallelograms are equal? All sides of parallelograms are equal? False. Why? Opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. The opposite sides, okay? The opposite sides, okay? Not all sides. Rectangles are special rhombuses? False. Squares are special rhombuses. Or a rectangle is a special parallelogram. Rectangles are parallelograms? Right, of course. All sides of rectangles are equal in length? All sides of rectangles are equal in length? Of course not. All sides of a square are equal in length. Squares and rectangles have four right angles? True. Okay. So moving to this slide, okay. Here I have complete the table. This, how many right angles here? 4. As you see, the inside right angles 4. How many pairs of equal sides? 2. Each two opposite sides are equal in length. How many pairs of parallel sides? Just 2. This one pair and this the other pair. Circle the name of the figure. This is what? Of course, it's a rectangle. Here I have 4 right angles, 4 equal sides. Here 4 equal sides. It may be a square, right? It's a square. Here I have trapezoid. How many right angles? No, 0. How many pairs of equal sides? Just 2. These 2, 1 and 2. This is called one pair. 2 sides, it means one pair. Here, how many pairs of parallel sides? Just 1. Just 1. This and this, this and this. Okay, it's called a trapezoid. I have here how many right angles? 0. There is no right angle. And how many pairs of equal sides? I have here 2. This pair and this pair. How many pairs of parallel sides? I have 2. This is what? A parallelogram. Okay, a kite has 3 pairs of adjacent sides of the same length? No, 3 pairs, just 2. A parallelogram is a trapezoid? Of course not. A square is a rectangle? True, it's a kind of rectangle. By that we have covered the lesson. Let's go to the next lesson. Keep with me. Okay, in this lesson you will learn how to classify polygons. How can you classify polygons? Excuse me. I can classify polygons according to side lengths and angle measures. Let's see. What is a polygon? First, what's a polygon? What does it mean, the word polygon? A polygon is a closed figure formed by line segments. A polygon is a closed figure formed by line segments. A regular polygon has all sides of the same length and all angles the same measure. So I have a polygon is a closed figure. It's a closed one, it's not open. Okay, formed by line segments. The regular polygon It's a polygon that has all sides equal in length and all angles equal in measure. Polygons can be classified by their angles or their sides. I have here polygons. Three sides is called triangle. 4 sides, it's important, quadrilateral. 5 sides, pentagon. 5 pentagon. 6 hexagon. It comes from its voice. Here I said 6. Yes, hex and x. Okay, so hexagon. After this, the triangles, the 3 triangles here, the 3 sides triangle here, it may be equilateral triangle. Okay, it may be equilateral triangle or isosceles triangle. Equilateral triangle, it has acute angle. It's an acute angle. It's an acute angle triangle. Isosceles triangle, it has here right acute obtuse. Okay, this scalene, right acute obtuse. We will explain this again now. So after this, I have 4 sides quadrilateral. Maybe it's a trapezoid, parallelogram, or kite. Trapezoid may be right trapezoid. Parallelogram may be rectangle, rhombus, square. 5 sides pentagons may be regular or irregular. 6 sides hexagon may be regular or irregular. Do you know that the snowflake has a hexagonal shape and every snowflake has a different hexagon pattern? Draw a regular hexagon and state some of its attributes or characteristics. Answer: it's a regular polygon. This is a regular polygon. Regular hexagon that has 6 sides of equal lengths. It has 6 angles with equal measures. It has 6 vertices. So this is a regular polygon. This is called regular hexagon. Hexagon comes x and x. Here hexagon, 6 sides, okay, of equal length and equal measures. How many vertices? 1. How many vertices here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have here 6 vertices. Describe each group. I have here group A and group B. Group A, they all have what? What do you notice here? Yeah, they all have right angles. Group B, they all have, what do you think? Parallel sides. Okay, they all have the common here. They all have parallel sides. What types of polygons? Okay, circle the correct answer. What types of polygons have 3 pairs of parallel sides? 3 pairs of parallel sides. Regular what? Hexagon. Here, as you see here, regular hexagon. The regular hexagon. Okay, this one with this one, just one pair here. This one and this one, second pair. This one and this one, third pair. So here the hexagon has 3. The regular hexagon has 3 pairs of parallel sides. A polygon that has 2 parallel sides, and 4 right angles could be which shape? Trapezoid? No. Pentagon? No. Rhombus? Of course not. It's the rectangle. Circle the correct answer. Practice time. What shape has 2 sets of parallel sides and 4 right angles? Trapezoid, parallelogram, right triangle. Yes, 4 right angles, square. Which of the following quadrilaterals is not a parallelogram? Square, it's kind of parallelograms. Rhombus kind, and rectangle kind. So it's the kite. It's not a parallelogram. Which shape is a regular polygon? Right triangle, equilateral triangle, rectangle, rhombus. He asks me for the regular, that all sides and angles are equal. So equilateral triangle. Write true or false. Correct the statement if it's false. All rectangles are parallelograms? Of course, yes. All the rectangles are parallelograms. All parallelograms are rhombuses? False. All rhombuses are parallelograms, not vice versa. Some quadrilaterals are trapezoids? True. Some quadrilaterals are trapezoids. All trapezoids are quadrilaterals. Use the word from the box to fill in the Venn diagram. Do you know the Venn diagram here? I have here regular, hexagon, square, rhombus, right triangle, rectangle, trapezoid, right trapezoid. Shapes with right angle here. What shapes here of right angles? Right triangle. Okay. Shapes with right angles and parallel side. Square, rectangle, right trapezoid. Shapes with parallel sides. I have what here? A regular hexagon. Okay, 3 pairs of parallel sides, rhombus and trapezoid. Moving to the problem solving. Draw a polygon with 4 sides, 2 right angles, only one set of parallel sides. Name the polygon. Okay, here draw a polygon with 4 sides, 2 right angles. Here I have 2 right angles inside one. Okay, inside the rectangle. Here I have here the rectangle, and I want to draw a polygon inside it with 4 sides, so it's a quadrilateral. 2 right angles and only one of parallel sides. So what is this polygon? It's called right trapezoid. Why right? Because it has just two parallel sides, and there are 2 right angles here, and there are 2 right angles here. Okay, I am a polygon. I have 3 sides. All my sides, okay, 3 sides, it means this is a triangle. Okay, all my sides are equal in length. All sides are equal in length. And all my angles are less than 90. Who am I? I am an acute equilateral triangle. All sides are equal, so I am equilateral. And all my sides are less than 90 degrees. So what? So I am acute equilateral triangle. Adam says that that all quadrilaterals are polygons. Do you agree? Yes, all quadrilaterals are polygons, but not all polygons are quadrilateral, like the triangles. Complete vocab check. Polygons, 3 sides. This is important. We have to study this very much. 3 sides, triangle. 4, quadrilateral. 5, pentagon. 6, hexagon. 3 equal sides, equilateral triangle. 2 equal sides in the triangle, isosceles triangle. And I have no equal sides, scalene. We have taken this in the lesson of that classifying triangles according to the sides. Okay, classifying polygons in the practice book here. Triangles, quadrilaterals, pentagons, hexagon, octagon. As I told you, octagon. Octagon here, it comes from the letter O. Octagon, 8. O and 8. Okay, octa. So octagon means 8 sides and 8 angles and 8 vertices. So here the same. Okay, let's go here. Okay, true or false? True. All squares are rectangles? True. All polygons are quadrilaterals? No. All quadrilaterals are polygons. A hexagon with 6 sides? Right. Octagon with 7 and O? No, 8. Okay, here complete the figure. Name of the figure, triangle. Number of sides, angles and vertices, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rectangle, 4. Pentagon, penta, 5. Trapezoid, I know you know that trapezoid, 4, and square also 4. By that we have covered this lesson. Keep with me to the next lesson. Okay, in this lesson you will learn how to classify 3D figures. How can you classify a 3D figure? You can classify a 3D shape to the number of faces, the number of vertices, the shape of its faces, and whether it's a prism or a pyramid. A 3D figure has 3 dimensions length. I have here, what are the 3 dimensions? 3D means 3 dimensions. Okay, so I have length, width, and height. Okay, length, width, and height. Some 3D figures have flat surfaces, faces made up of polygons. They are called polyhedrons. Prisms and pyramids are polyhedrons. Okay, so here prisms and pyramids. I have here the prisms. Square prism, here the square prism, this is called cube. Rectangular prism, triangular prism. So I have here the prisms again: square prism, rectangular prism, and triangular prism. The square prism, it has 8 vertices and 12 edges. Okay, edges here means sides. It has 6 congruent square faces. It has 6 equal square faces. The rectangular prism. The rectangular prism, it has 8 vertices and 12 edges. It has 6 faces. Each face here, as you see, in the shape of rectangle, and they are each 2 opposites are congruent. Each 2 opposite faces are congruent, equal. Triangular prism. It has 6 vertices and 9 edges. It has 6 faces, 2 congruent triangular bases, and 3 rectangular faces. Okay, so here in the triangular prism, as I told you, 6 vertices, 9 edges. It has 5 faces. 2 of them are triangular bases, as you see, this one and the other in the back. 3 rectangular faces, and also I have this one, it's a rectangular face, and the other one here, it's a rectangular face. Down here, it's a rectangular face. Pyramids. I have here 2 kinds of pyramids: triangular pyramid and rectangular pyramid. Triangular pyramid, it has 4 vertices and 6 edges. It has triangular faces. Here, rectangular pyramid, it has 5 vertices, 8 edges, 5 vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8 edges. Edges is the sides: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And it has 5 faces. 4 of them are triangular faces: 1, 2, 3, 4, and just one, the base that the pyramid sits on it. So it's called rectangular base. Hi Suka, how are you today? What do you want to tell us? A prism has at least 3 rectangular faces and 2 congruent parallel bases. Thank you. A pyramid has at least 3 triangular faces and 1 base. Thank you, Suka. Some 3D figures have curved surfaces that are non-polyhedron, like the cylinder. It's not polygon. It has no vertices and no edges. It has 2 congruent circular bases. The bases here in the shape of circle. The cone, it has just 1 vertex and no edges. It has 1 circular base. Okay, down here 1 circular base, like the ice cream cone here. And this is like the Pepsi can. The sphere, it has no vertices like the basketball, and no edges, no bases. Math 2, no math around us. Do you know that the Great Pyramid of Khufu has been a popular subject of speculations for centuries? It's a 3D shape with a square base. Down. Describe a rectangular pyramid by showing how many faces, vertices, and edges it has. It has 4 triangular congruent faces. How many faces? 4, and they are in the shape of triangle. It has 5 vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It has 8 edges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Describe each 3D shape and write the number of faces, edges, and vertices. This is what? What do you think? This is a cube. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And how many edges? 12. You count each. Okay, I have here 4 squares, each square 4 vertices, so I have 12. Yes, 12 vertices. Here I have a cylinder and 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, down, 6. This is a cylinder, 2 bases, 1 and 2. Okay, 0 edges, 0 vertices. I don't have here any vertices. Okay, what's this? The base of this triangle, this pyramid, it's in the shape of triangle, so it's called triangular pyramid. 4 vertices, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I counted by myself. The cone, just 1 vertex, 0 edges. How many bases? Just 1, in the shape of circle. Compare the shapes, mentioning names, number of faces, vertices, and edges. Okay, I compare here between this and this. Okay, I will enlarge this for you, and you can here for this you can do what to know the edges without here just studying this well. Okay, I can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, then 12. Okay, then 12 here because it's a common here, it's a common side. So you can here count the edges by yourself. Here the one on the left is a rectangular prism, and the one on the right is a triangular prism. The rectangular prism has 8 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, 12 edges, and if you count the edges like here, they will be 12. And here, how many faces? I have 6 faces. The triangular prism has 6 vertices, 9 edges, and 5 faces. Time to practice. A 3D figure that has 2 bases, no edges is what? Is a sphere? No. Is a cylinder? Yes. Is it a cube? No. Is it a triangular pyramid? No. So it's a cylinder. 2 bases? No. Here, okay. I have here the sphere, no bases. Which of the following solids has a curved surface? Curved cube? No. Rectangular prism? No. Pyramid? No. Cone? Of course. Which of the following solids is a polyhedron? Polyhedron, cone, cylinder, triangular pyramid. Oh yes, sure. Triangular pyramid, it's in the shape of a polygon. Answer each question. What's the kind of prism that has 9 edges and how many faces now? 5 faces. Of course, it's the triangular prism. What is the 3D figure that has exactly 4 triangular faces and 1 rectangular base? Rectangular base, so it's a rectangular pyramid. Name an object in the real world that is similar shape to each solid. Cube, like the square box. The rectangular prism, the shoe box. cylinder container of oatmeal cone, traffic cone, or the ice cream cone, the Pepsi can, okay, the dice. Okay, describe the faces, edges the same. Okay, let's go to another problem solving. Maya went camping with her family. She looked at the tent and said it looked like a polyhedron. Name the solid and describe it. Triangular prism. The tent, triangular prism, it has 6 vertices and 9 edges and 5 faces. Juan said a triangular prism is here the same as triangular pyramid. Do you agree? Of course not, because triangular prism has, as we said here, 6 vertices, 9 edges, okay, and 5 here and 5 faces. Okay, here I have rectangular. I have here the rectangular. The triangular pyramid has 4 vertices, 6 edges, and 4 faces. Zoe said cubes are rectangular prisms. Do you agree or not? Of course, yes, because cubes are rectangular prisms with square faces. Okay? Going to the practice book. Okay, this is more clear. I have here a polyhedron is a 3D solid figure with flat surface and solid figures with curved surfaces. I have here the sphere, solid with no bases and a point exactly in the center. It has no edges and no vertices. Prism, solid that 2 congruent parallel bases. Okay, as I told you, the definitions here. Okay, and here he wants me to name the figure. It's very easy now. Okay, the questions come like this. I have here, it's a cube. Okay, 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices. This is a rectangular or square pyramid. Why? Because here a square is a kind of rectangular. Okay, this is why we say rectangular or square pyramid. 5 faces, 8 edges, 5 vertices. Rectangular here prism, 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices. By that we have covered this lesson. Okay, in this lesson you will learn how to calculate volume. I can calculate volume by counting the number of cubic units needed to fill a solid figure. How many cubes form the figure here? The figure is formed from 7 cubes. We can say the volume of the figure is 7 cubes. Volume is the number of cubic units needed to fill a solid figure. A cubic unit is the volume of a cube whose length of each edge is 1 unit. So here I have 1 and 1 and 1, 1 times 1 times 1, so unit power 3. Unit power 3. It's here repeated 3 times, so it's power 3. Okay, what's the volume of the figure here? You can count the cubic units. We can count the cubic units to find the volume. The volume here in this row, I have 4 times 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4 times what? 3. 1, 2, 3. Length times width. So I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And here 3. So 4 times 3 equal 12. So I have here 12 cubic units or unit power 3. What is the volume of the rectangular prism? It here has 3 rows. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. Okay? The volume of one layer, as we calculated, it's 12 cubic unit or 12 unit power 3. So there are 3 layers in the prism. The volume of the rectangular prism equal what? This 12 that I calculated times what? 12 times 3. Why 3? Because they are 3 layers. So it will be 36 cubic centimeter or centimeter power 3 here. Do you know that the Rubik's Cube was built as a teaching tool to help students understand 3D figures? Erno Rubik, the designer of the cube, didn't realize that he created a puzzle until the first time he scrambled his new cube and then tried to restore it. A Rubik's Cube has 3 rows of 9 smaller cubes. So here, for example, here there is an example. Carl was playing with the Rubik's Cube. If the unit of measuring length is 1 centimeter, what's the volume? Okay, number of rows equals 3. I have here in this Rubik's Cube, it has 3 rows. Each layer has 9 cubes. Each layer here has 9 cubes. Okay, so each with a volume of 1 cubic centimeter. So the volume will be 3 times 9. It will be 27 cubic centimeter. Okay, here I have 2 times 1, 2, 3. So first I get the volume here. 2 times 3 equals 6. How many layers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will multiply the volume I here calculated first 6 times the 5 layers. So it gives me 30 cubic units. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I first calculate the volume of the first layer. 5 times 5, 25. And how many layers here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 25, this one times 4, it gives me 100 cubic centimeter. Okay, then I have here 1, 2, 3 times 1. So it's 3. How many layers? 2. So 3 times 2, 6. And here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 2, 8. Then I take the 8 and multiply it by the layers, number of layers 2. It will give you 16 cubic units. How many cubes form each figure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 8 cubes. And here 1 and the invisible one here 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So here down the 6 cube, you have here just 1 cube here under it. So I have here 6 cubes. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and up 9 and here 10. So this one, it has 1 hidden where under it. Find the volume of each prism here. Here the volume 1, 2, 3, 4. It's repeated just 1 time, so 4 cubic units. And here 1, 2, 3 times 2, 3 times 2, 6. Okay, then 6, how many times repeated? How many layers? 2. So 6 times 2, 12 cubic units. Here 1, 2 times 2 equal 4. Then I will take the 4 and multiply it by how many layers? 2. So 4 times 2, 8 cubic units. Okay, dear students, by that we have covered all the lessons of the week. Thank you. See you.